Hello again, everyone. Alan back once again with another in my series of deck reviews. And what I have today is a nice deck from the US Playing Card Company. This is the Angelback Squeezers deck. Standard size, regular, basically just your regular poker type deck. This is made by the US Playing Card Company. And it's also made in the USA, obviously, Erlanger, Kentucky. And there is a barcode on the bottom with just some copyright information there. Like I said, this is Angelback Squeezers. And the back of the card shows obviously four angels there, and with some like scrolling, like leafy, intricate kind of artwork there, with basically two angels on the side as well as the four that are there. It's a white bordered card, and it doesn't indicate excuse me, it doesn't indicate the finish, but from what when I had these out messing with them a little bit, they appear to be like just you know, your basic airflow, or not airflow, I'm sorry, air cushion finish. I'm going to take the cards out, and what we have, first off, is they have a card. It's got the regular back on it, but it's a little history of Angelback Squeezers, and apparently these cards were very popular back in the late 1800s, back when New York Consolidated Card Company became part of the United States Playing Card Company. And the word squeezers, what that refers to is the smaller pips up in the corners, or not the pips, but the indexes in the corners, that make them easier to read when they're squeezed together. So when they're close, it makes the cards much easier to read. And that's what the word squeezers refers to. Also on the back of the card, real quick, in the circle that goes around, there's basically also a registered trademark number written in that circle. It's kind of hard to see. Me needing glasses, I'd have to have glasses to read that. But anyway, you get that card with it that just tells you a little bit about it. The deck comes with two jokers, which are pretty much identical. And it also comes with a blank face card for tricks and what have you. Now, the indexes and pips and everything on these cards are a little bit different than your standard bicycle deck. Some of the cards, it seems like the numbers are in thinner font, whereas some of the numbers are in thicker font. If you look at the 9 and the 10, the lines for the 10 and the lines for the 9 are different thicknesses, so that is a little bit different. The Ace of Spades is kind of cool. It's kind of like a B Ace of Spades in a way. Matter of fact, it says Consolidated Doherty Card Company Incorporated along the bottom, which is the trademark, and it also has the B on top, which you also see on B cards. So this doesn't quite feel like a B stock, maybe a little bit lighter than a B stock, but it is definitely not, it definitely doesn't feel like a bicycle stock. It feels like maybe like in between. They fan pretty well right out of the box. They seem to spread pretty well as well right out of the box. So flourishing wise, this is probably a really good deck for that. It's just not real super pleasing to the eye. The back, I think the backs are real busy looking, so and there's not a lot of color there to pop like, say, maybe the dragon backs have. They're real busy in the back, but there's a lot of different color, and it really pops. These are just kind of, I don't know, kind of bland to me, I think. The finish is nice. The court cards are not quite your standard court cards as far as the characters are concerned. But, I mean, they're still nonetheless. The pips on the court cards are much bigger than your normal standard index cards. You can see the pips are pretty large. Other than that, it's pretty much, like I said, it feels more like a B deck than it does a bicycle deck, although it does you know, it does feel good. It is a nice deck. It's just like I said, it's just not the most pleasing pleasing deck to the eye. As far as the backs are concerned, the fronts I could live, you know, with or without. It's no big deal. But the backs, to me, they really play a big part in what I'm going to be using for doing Magic and so forth. So I like to have a nice back on a card. So I just don't think the backs are the greatest. It's nice you get the two jokers that are alike, so you can use those in different situations. And the nice little history card there was kind of nice too. So, but that is basically the Angel Back Squeezers by the U.S. Playing Card Company. Like I said, feels like it's a little bit heavier than Bicycle stock, maybe not as heavy as Theory 11 or B stock, but a nice deck nonetheless. Probably, you know, $6-7 I would guess max for this deck. If you're just going to get it to do Magic, you'd probably be just as well off getting a Dragon back or one of those decks, or maybe a Theory 11 deck would work just as well. So that, once again, the Angel Back Squeezers by the U.S. Playing Card Company. I want to thank everybody for watching. Please comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my channel, where there are plenty more deck reviews, as well as card tricks, tutorials, and more card-related fun stuff. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Have yourself a great day.